Okay, once again, thank you very much. Welcome back right here on Monday Night Football with my very self, Sarah Kamara, alongside Ibrahim Campo Jata and then Mbai Kaur. They're right here in the studio. And today we will be giving you updates, talking about what is happening in the Gambia. And of course, we also give you updates, on players playing abroad so that you can also have an insight into what is happening to Gambian players and what is happening also to our football. Let me just allow Mbai Kaur and then Ibrahim Campo Jara to come in before we kick off. Gentlemen, you welcome Mbai Kaur.
So thank you very much once again. We are saying good evening to our viewers, those seated at home following starting at this moment, and those on Facebook Live following the program. I'm saying good evening to all of them.
All right, thank you very much, Mbai, for that. Ibrahim?
Yeah, good evening, Sarah, and good evening.
I should just say Campo, huh?
No, it's all the same. So, good evening to our wonderful viewers. We welcome them another exciting Monday night sport. Let them stay tuned and enjoy the show because it's going to be another interesting Monday night today.
Of course, it's going to be another interesting Monday night because we have a lot of talking points right here on Monday night football. First, we just give you updates on week 5 of the GFF Women League Division 1 and 2 competition, which ended on Sunday with Red Scorpions and Joshua United and Greater Tomorrow all collecting maximum points. We also see Kumba Koyate's 8-minute goal was enough for Red Scorpions to continue their winning form with 1-0 victory over Police FC played at the Live You Dream Sports Academy in Basori. Red Scorpions are back on top of the standing with 15 points, while Police remain third with 10 points. Meanwhile, in the second tier, where we have Joshua United, Stone Fortune in Brikama recording a vital 2-0 win with Asana Tubaji and Marie Per securing the goals for Joshua United. Greater Tomorrow beat Yakar 3-1 in Bakau. Mesendi Mendy put up a brace and Sadio Toure added the tally for Greater Tomorrow, while Joko Saho scored a consolation through the converted sports kick for Yakar FC. That is the standing. If you look at the table right now, for the GFF first and second division in the Women League, you see that Red Scorpions, are right now on top with 15 points, followed by Berewulen with 13 points, and then Police FC with 10 points, TMT with 7 points, Koita with 6 points, Brikama with 5 points. You also see Gaf with 4 points, City Girls also with 4 points. Relegation at the bottom, we've seen Future B and Immigration. It's a very, right now tight, points right now, because looking at the between Red Scorpion, Berewulen and the Police, the margin is not that very much huge. But
Sarah, as you said, that's true. But to be honest, I see the female league as maybe, with due respect, 1 or 2 horse race, because Red Scorpions have completely been dominating the female league. We've seen previously their main competitors were the Police, then followed by GAF. But history-wise, to be honest, they are the dominant of the female league, and they have more mature players than most of them. It is only the Police that give them a problem, but I just hope so this time things will change, because every year it's the same thing as far as Red Scorpion is concerned.
Campo, very.
I will pick it from. It's a 2 horse. I pick it from where I made it. It's the Police that compete then, because last time they say the way they started this year, that's the way they started.
Yeah, but are we going to see Berewell upsetting?
Yeah. Berewell is a very good team. Yeah, they have a very good squad also. Remember, they were the champion of the second division last two seasons, but now they come to the fourth, but they find it difficult there because Red Scorpion is a team that always have good players. So, and also remember those souls, they're one of their talisman, that is this guy Adama Tamba to France, and also Sel Daropola to China. So they have that financial muscle. It will be trying to convince some girls to come and play for them. They and their coach also is a long-standing female coach in the league, that is Mbo. No, this guy Choro Menga, yeah, Bob is at the police. So it was police that used to stop them from not winning the female fourth division. But it looked like they are running away with everything. But always, if they may beat the police, if police beat them moment away, makes knowing that they are not going to win. But if they also beat the police home and away, know that the police are not going to win the league. So what one guy could say is a two goals unless Berwin upset them. But now they're leading police with 5 points. So can they catch them? That's the big problem because of Rescover is powerful. The only teams in this division.
All right. Looking at the GFA Division 2, also the standing, we've seen Jung Mama with 12 points, and then Kintes with 12 points. Fortune FC with 9, Lower Nyomi also 9, Yakar with 8 points. We've also seen Joshua United with 7 points. Greater Tomorrow, also with 6 points. Mansa Wali with 5 points. Trust FC with 5 points. Prison with 4 points. Raptin with 2. And then Davos FC with 2 points. They really need to, do a lot in order for them to, come up. But Jung Mama and then Kintes are battling.
Juma's surprised me. It's a new team from promotion to second division. But Kintes have been there in the league. They were in the fourth division. Second. It's the feeder team of Red Scorpio. Yeah. So many of their players are from there. So sometimes if you don't have playing time, you will be in Kinte FC. And also Fortune is a new team also because of the owner of Fortune have pumped a lot of money to bring the good guys in the team. They also from promotion. But the oldest team there is Joshua United. They were one time fourth division, but now they don't have their strength back again. But all the rest are new teams, so they are all the same standard. So likely it's going to be a two hosting. Maybe Kintes can upset them, but this team is a new team. But I don't know which area are they from. But
what about Fortune FC?
Yeah, Fortune is a new team too because they won the West Coast Regional Female League Championship and they qualified direct to the second division. So and Rapid also were there, but they are not that strong. It's an academy team, so they are all the same strength. Yakar also last season they promoted, but they saved from relegation. But this time, starting from 4th up to 6th position, anybody can win the league and can qualify to the 4th division. So they are all the same standard. Yeah.
All right. They're all the same standard. Let's just quickly go over to the men division 1. That's the Baluo official, sports league, where we've seen. But if you can just give us the standing of the GFF Division 1 league men, where we've seen Real de Banjul topping right now with 15 points, followed by Marimo 15 points. We've seen Team Rhino with 11 points, Fortune 11, Falcons 9, Steve Biko 9, BST Galaxy with 8 points, Banjul United with 8 points, Wa Banjul with 8 points, Berkama United with 8 points, Bombarda with 7 points, Samga with 6, Gaf with 5, Greater Tomorrow with 5, TMTFC with 5, Walidan with 3 points, Real Marimo. Wow, we've also seen Team Rhino and Fortune, pulling it up. But
to be honest, Sarah, football is all about motivation.
Yeah.
The more you are motivated, the more you perform. The only question here, as far as me I'm concerned, and as far as the 4th division league is concerned, is whether Marimo can maintain the form and the spirit there when it comes to the second round of the season.
Okay.
Because first round of the season, most of the teams that do good, and they are not long-standing teams in the 1st division, they always tend to struggle in the second half of the season.
Yeah. Campo?
Yeah, it is interesting table, yeah, because we seen really Banjul want to break their own record. Last time, margin winning 9 straight game for Real Banjul, but that ended on Saturday against Wabang, a very difficult side to they always disturb Real Banjul. But the league is very interesting, like Cody said, because of can we see Marimo stopping Real Banjul because they're in great form. Since they lose their match against TNT, they continue winning, and they have one of their best players just recently from Senegalese league, that is Modou Mane. They call him Pato. So he's the one that helping them. Currently, he's standing with five goals. So he's always giving them 3 points. So it's still 9-3, and you're going to root out from teams that also have their 4-star David when BST Galaxy also beat them, and also Fortune also drew. So it's still it's wide open. It's not only Real Madrid and Marimo and Team and Fortune. So you can even count Fortune there. So it's a 4-hole race for this championship, but it's going to be difficult. Right now, it's unpredictable. But the team that surprised me really is Walidan Magadan, the most successful Gambian team. Still now 6 games without a win. So
yeah, but we also seen GAF, their performance. They're not performing.
Yeah,
well. Looking at GAF at 13th position,
with 5 points.
Only 1 win, draw, lose, and then with 5 points, something is not going well with GAF.
Yeah, I know, but like possibly gradually GAF will come, because in most cases they are always very good when it comes to the second round. So as of now, I know there are some hiccups, but as time goes on, possibly they will work on them. And if you can see, they have a new assistant coach who is Pasanum Kujabi alias Absender, who was doing wonders with Birkama United and Berewole. Him added to the technical side of armed forces, it's really something good which I believe can pay dividends come end of the season.
All right, now away from the leagues, we just go into Farafenye, where the Farafenye Football Association has expressed by SLO, strongly condemns the reprehensible actions committed by certain footballers and fans of Young Powerful. We've seen the destructions of benches, corner flags, windows, and the main gates at the Farafenye Ministerial occurred following the team's 2-0 loss to Mayong Farah FC in a replayed semi-final at the Farafenye Nawetan. The incident has been reported to the Farafenye police station for thorough investigation. I think vandalism, this what is not called for in our football. Discipline is always paramount, especially football. If football players could involved in these things, you can tell discipline is not within the team, it's not inculcated within the players, because these infrastructures is money, money really invested on grassroots football. So if you went ahead and then vandalize these things, do damage to these properties, at the end of the day you expect authorities, or you expect the GFF to come back and then rebuild these things again, and then they're the same people who sit down and say Ghana could delegate.
Oh yeah, because it's a very bad thing they did after losing. So they went to and this is the property that's owned by them. This is a community field owned by the region, the whole of North Bank. So losing, take a good field. Football never stop. So although you will feel the pain, but focus on the other game coming and plan for next season. But losing, trying to show your anger, go destroy the door or and the windows there. So every day you will come and pay it again. So it does not worth it, because of this is the only ministerium that Farfanya have, the whole of North Bank. This is the ministerium that everybody owns. It's owned by the state. So definitely I know the police will do their job and bring the whole people who are behind this, and also charge them and pay it.
Sarah, it is very sad that such situation occur. But like, if you want to stop such actions like this, if a problem happens, you cannot just address the problem. You address the root cause of the problem. We've involved in football in several occasions and for many years now. But what I came to realize is, to be honest, it is sad to say, but it's the fact. Most of these issues is caused by some of the committee members. Because if the fans feel like there is no transparency, and yes, you see some committee members, they have their own team. And if you have your own team as a committee member, yes, you are a human being, you have the right to support, but try to hide that. But to be honest, some of the committee members are not bringing transparency. You will in fact go and cover a game. You very well know that, to be honest, this game was completely biased.
Yeah, but despite that, I don't think whether the action of these players or fans is justifiable because of that, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? In this case, it is an allegation now. you cannot know exactly who did that, because some people can also come and assume like they are the fans of this particular team and they come and do that.
But the report is telling you that the report is telling you that footballers and fans.
Yeah, footballers and fans.
Yeah.
And
footballers
a team is mentioned.
of the particular team, yes.
Yes, a team is mentioned.
Fans, yes,
but they
exactly,
said investigation are ongoing.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
investigation can lead them and can reveal the truth.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the action is condemned.
Yeah.
The action is wrong. Football is one family. Football is togetherness. And the same people that make this vandalism, if the committee also don't organize a competition, where will they go and play? They are the very people, again, knocking the doors of the committee saying that organize football. And if the football is organized, they are not. But if they want such bad actions not to occur, the committees also has to be transparent when it comes to organizing the competition.
Okay. Away from that, we've seen that the Gambia, of course, the national team, is ours. Let's give it the support is deserved. You know, we've seen Yokachere Dolinye. All right, Yokachere Dolinye. Yeah, we all know that the national team, of course, is ours, and then we have to do everything possible, you know, to make sure that we give it the support, you know, that it needs. Despite the fact that, you know, I've seen so many people campaigning on social media, you know, that they should not give them butut, you know, the GFF, since they claim as owners of the, you know, football in this country, let them, you know, put their money there, you know, put your mouth where your money is. I've seen that on several occasions, several posts within social media, you know. But despite the fact that nobody owns, GFF don't own the national team. You know, the national team, you know, is a Gambian thing, exactly. So if the Gambia is playing, you know, in the AFCON, it's not GFF playing in the AFCON. It's the Gambia, of course, playing in the AFCON. It's our players. It's our national flag, you know, that is at the AFCON. So whatever thing that we have to make sure that at least we take it out, you know, inject it. That's why they came up with this Yokachere Dolinye. They have accounts, you know, with Trust Bank, you know, at the Trust Bank together with an EcoBank. If you see the pictures, you know, you see to read that the NCC AFCON 2021, that is the TBL account number is 110095436602. You know, people can, you know, send in, you know, their contribution. We've also seen the EcoBank account, which is 6240031685, and their BBAN number is also there. So I think this is very encouraging. But, you know, Gambians, of course, you know, need to know one thing, that nobody will come outside the Gambia to finance our national team. You know, government alone cannot do it. GFM alone cannot do it. The ministry alone cannot do it. What we have to do is all of us has to come and at least contribute our own quota. We have a lot of companies in this country. In fact, you know, they should not even wait for people to call on them. To post, you know, start posting, start going to offices. At least everybody in the country, you know, every managing director, every CEO knows that the Gambia has already, you know, qualified, booked a ticket, you know, to the AFCON, and they already know the date of the AFCON. And they are, you know, if you're supporting your national team, don't wait until, you know, they play and then they win. Then you start to wear your T-shirt, you go out, jubilate, or, you know, they already win. Then you start to take out money. You said, okay, I'm going to give them this and that. It's now. Now is the time that they need the money. All right. Let's not wait until we are in the middle of the tournament. Then we start to politicalize, or we start to associate ourselves with it because the team is already winning. All right. We have to associate ourselves now. Companies have to come out now and invest heavily, you know, on the national team. We have so many GSM companies. We have a lot of banks. We have a lot of real estate. You know, plenty of them. You know, at least they should come out, you know, and then give their own quota, you know, to the national team.
Yeah, like this, Yokachere Dolinye. So that's the slogan of the national team. Definitely, we should all come together and forget about the GFF own the national team. The national team belongs to everyone. That's what they say. Anything national is belong to government. So we should all come together and support, because of the money that you put there. You're helping your brothers. remember, these are the players also that are outside also helping their family. The money is coming back. The money that they are transferring and helping lot of people. So it means we are just encouraging them because of we all know that Ghana is a very poor country. The government alone cannot do it. So this thing we have to take it as our own and support them because of when they are playing, like you mentioned, they representing the Gambia, red, white, blue, white, green. So let's forget what Pastor was saying that we contributed last time. We don't see the report, but still now they still have Quebec. So we have to move on. We have to go and support them. So if they win today, they will not say the Gambia president or GFF won. They will say the Gambia won, and when they are about to start to play. With national anthem they bring is the Gambia. Everybody will sing that. So knowing that they represent the whole nation, like 2.5 million Gambians. So I believe people are contributing, and they will contribute. I don't know whether they take it that they demand. They will meet it. But I know so many people are also contributing through the bank, and even wave some are going to Eco Bank. They are getting money, and also still they need our all support. Myself, you, and others. We all need they all need our support. I know at every day is one Gambia, one people, one nation. But and when Gambia win, everybody forget about politics. Sometimes me and you we will be quarrel, but when Gambia win, we all jubilate together. Football unity. Look at the last time. The time the national team was, we are just from the election. But when Gambia win, everybody come out together. You will not even know this guy is a UDP or NPP or GDC. Everybody come out and celebrate and enjoy. So that's why football brings unity. So we should all forget about saying that GFF own it or the Ghana government own it or not. It's everybody that owns this national team. National team don't belong to everyone. So let's come and support them. Bye.
Sarah, thank you very much. When it comes to this issue, I'm always happy to talk about it. In the sense that it is good to quote reference. The references are there to defend the fact. Just to put some clarity, like this is not a GFF own thing. It is Gambian own thing. But like everyone has the right to your opinion. But let us also criticize with facts and evidence. All what caused this thing and other people complaining that GFF let them put their money, it is not GFF issue, but all what caused this is the last NCC committee betrayed the trust of Gambians. Because if you look at the Cameroon NCC, even boxes were put to schools. People were contributing. You go there, Gambians were not complaining. You went to Cameroon, come 2 years, you don't release the report. So if such happens again, people will think that it's associated to GFF and it's another NCC committee. So the NCC also, these people should make sure they win the hearts of the Gambia by what bringing transparency. They are raising funds for now. And they call a press conference and explain the reason why they make that particular target. But let them also know that people are following and we are observing. The players, they are from a family. And they have people that they talk to and some players will not lie. Whatever the situation may be, let them make sure the players' match bonus will not be an issue come this competition. Because money that is raised, their main concern is players' bonus. And they have been owing players' bonus in several occasions. So if such a money is raised, even they don't have all, but they have 3/4, let them make sure they prioritize players' match bonus because they have a family. Some immediately from the Cup of Nations, they will go back to their clubs. And some, they will make sure they send their money back home. Whatsoever the case may be, let them come with transparency, how the money is spent, and after the competition, let them come with a report which is not cooked, but a report that is based on facts.
You're totally right when you talk about the report. I think what Gambians want is transparency. Transparency is always very, very key. I think that is the last NCC, that failed, Gambians. At least they should have at least provided us with a report of what transpired in Cameroon, but that didn't happen. Right now we have another NCC, of course, which has been inaugurated, and then we've seen some very respectable individuals in that NCC committee, and we have the belief that immediately after AFCON, of course, they will come back and report to the Gambian people that the money that you gave us, this is what the money is spent on, and this is the balance that we are left left with. But still now, notwithstanding, we should not wait until it is too late. All right, we have to come out, come out together and spend money. It's always very disheartening, when you see companies investing huge amount of money, when an artist is coming from Senegal, they spend huge amount of money, all right, sponsor, make it, a big event. When it is their own thing, because just look at the last AFCON. The last AFCON, if the government, with Barrow did not come and bail us out, it was going to be a disgrace for us, honestly. So this time around, at least we should not allow it. Every company have a corporate responsibility, that they have to do. Gambians are using their services. Gambians are using their products. All right, what they have to do is they are giving back to the Gambian people, and the money is going to be spent here. If they spend on the players, when they go abroad, the service that they use is Gambian services. The products that they use is Gambian products. The home they lands is from the Gambia. The telephone calls is from the Gambia. So at least they should, do it as a priority to say, my company, will contribute this amount of money. My company, you should not wait, for people to go around, knock on your doors or start forcing you, for you to come out. It's very, very discouraging, honestly, Campo.
Yeah, it's very, very discouraging. Yeah, because I concur with that, because of some people are angry because of what I said the last time. Yeah, there was no report. The money that they spend in Cameroon, yeah, they did not report it, and they have their right to say it. We even asked our own president here, that is Musa, that is the head of the media in this NCC. He said that will come in the other program. Maybe he will explain. But this one is a new committee. But I believe that this new committee, anything that they spend in Cameroon, in Yamoussoukro and Abuja, I believe they will come to the table and say, this is what we spent, this is what we spend. It will be like that. Still, like people are asking. That's why some people say, then we are not going to contribute. But we have to forget about that and move on. But still now, I'm appealing to the Gambians. Let them contribute and help the national team. Because the last time it was the president that through the sport levy money. That sport levy money, my money was there and your money was there because it's through the calls. And through the call and this WhatsApp texting, also buying SMS, so they will take something from there. So they contributed 90 million. Instantly they donate that to the team. So some individual company played 10,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. From there they get the money and go to the African Corporation in Cameroon. I expect the same thing to be happen, but still now they are consolidated with the PURA, that is a national regulator, to talk to GAMCEL and official and QCL and Comion to just try and cut from our credits, also that they can also contribute that. I know they will get their target, but when the tournament finishes, they have to contribute with a report. This is what they spend, this is what is left. Yeah. I think everybody will be happy. But that was still now, people are asking for that question. But then where the money is. So what went wrong? What went wrong? What left and what we said? What did they spend? So still people are in limbo. That's why some people are angry. But let's forget about it. Let's buy the gold, and focus on the future.
Okay, let's continue. Let's make sure that we yoke at the chair.
And
you also done it in the
And that's very yesterday I was eating cherry. Then my niece finished, then I have
Really? Wow. Yoke a cherry. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Right? Yeah. Because we have a very crucial game coming up, against Senegal.
No, we have big games. Senegal, Guinea, Cameroon.
Senegal is a game that, for me, for Gambians, it's a must-win
game.
A lot of Gambians, if you talk to them, they tell you, if Gambia beats, Senegal, we are satisfied. But you cannot be more satisfied. You cannot be satisfied if you don't put your money there. Yeah. So you have to make sure that at least do everything possible. At least if it's $1, at least do something. Say, okay, this is what I can do for my country. Let's not look at what my country can do for me. It's what you can do for your country. What changes can you do for your country? These are things that Gambians should be asking themselves. Patriotic Gambians, that I said, should be asking themselves. So we will continue this campaign. I know even Omar Job is also doing the Yoka Chere and Yeah, thing there. Yeah, and we've also seen Abdullah Sanyang signs in Grenoble narrow victory over Annex FC in a thrilling home match against Annecy FC. Grenoble's Abdullah Sanyang and his team secure a crucial 1-0 victory. Sanyang, who played for 25 minutes, showcased his progress on the field and an impressive 6.0 statistical rating. We have also seen Sanyang performance included 15 touches, revealing his adept ball control throughout the match. And then, despite facing tough opposition, he engaged in 4-round duel, winning one and contesting, one aerial duel, showcasing his versatility, on both fronts. In terms of passing accuracy, Sanyang completed 4 out of 9 attempts, achieving 44% rate. Although he attempted 2 dribbles, he was unable to break through the defense. On either occasion, the match-long goal reflected the team's collective efforts, with Sanyang's contribution played a pivotal role. Grenoble supporters can undoubtedly look forward to more impactful performance from Abdullah Sanyang as the season progresses. Abdullah Sanyang is really doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. Absolutely, he's doing well for his club, and he's helping them a lot, because of last season he was struggling, but that's why he was not even selected to the AFCON. But I believe with this performance, I believe he'll be capable. We really need him at this time.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, he's doing it. He's the type of player that we need them at him. When he's fit, he's very skillful. He's very athletic. He's just like Yankuba Mindi. Yeah, he have a long future because of if you look at the way he played. I watched some of his games in the first, second division, and definitely anytime that they introduce him, he always play, and he's in form currently. And we need him at this time because of AFCON is just at the corner. So I believe at this time he'll be part of the 23-man squad for Ton.
Yeah, another man that is signing right now is Musa Barrow. He signed for Al Town as they secure victory away to Al Ittihad in a stellar performance. Musa Barrow led Al Town to a decisive 2-0 victory over Al Ittihad, showcasing his progress on the field. Barrow, with a commendable statistical rating of 7.0, played a pivotal role throughout the match, contributed significantly in various aspects. The dynamic forward graced the pitch for 76 minutes, leaving an indelible mark with 44 touches, illustrating his active involvement in the game. Barrow's precision stood out as he executed 91% of his attempts accurately with an impressive 32 out of 35 successful passes. Not just a passer, Barrow showcased his play ability with 3 key passes, creating opportunities for his teammates to capitalize on. His adeptness in delivering crosses was evident, with 2 accurate crossed out of 1 attempt, emphasizing his contribution to Altown attacking power. So he's really also doing wonders. Gambians should be proud of him.
Sarah, it is true, and it's the fact that Gambians should be proud of him because he's among the elite players of the national team. So the goal scoring form that he is having in his club, it will really help the Gambia if he should come with the goal scoring form to the national duty.
Yeah, all right. But the national team, you just mentioned the national team. According to reports on Star TV Sports Bantaba, Musa Cisse, member of the Fundraising and Publicity Subcommittee, revealed that the national team, Scorpion, is set to undergo training at the Independence Stadium on January 9th.
Yeah, in January
2024.
You mentioned that because of a long time. People do not.
Gambians will have time to.
Yeah, to not see their players. So maybe
will they allow Gambians to go?
Yeah, that one that he should not clarify because the stadium is on the renovation, and they will allow the team to train there before going to see the president. So they will allow them and to try and maybe some people to see them live, to have some training section before they will go to meet the president, and the president giving the battle flag. Then from the next day morning they have to fly. I think on the 11th they have to fly. They have to leave them to go and see their family. Then on the 11th they fly. So also they promised to give them a diplomatic passport.
Yeah, you just mentioned that. You just mentioned the president. We also know that they will receive diplomatic passports from the Gambia.
Yeah, because of
which is going to be a very, very commendable.
Because of what did they say? Because of they are all representing the country outside, so they are ambassadors. So nobody will against that. Even they have different, because these are professional. Anywhere they want to go, they will go. But diplomatic passport also is a honor. Not everyone are easily easily get your country diploma because of you must be something or you must be some important guy in the country also represent your country.
And these are important people.
Important people, and they deserve it. Other countries they give their players a diplomatic passport because they are an ambassador. So anywhere they want to go, they have to go there.
Right? I think they deserve it. They deserve diplomatic passport.
Yes, a thumbs up to them, and a big congratulations for them achieving that, because it's long overdue. This will also motivate some of the other players to commit themselves and have the love to play for the national side.
Yep.
But like when it comes to training at the stadium on the 9, it's really a good move, which is fine, but we should put into consideration that the stadium is under renovation. And why the stadium is under renovation is because CAF and FIFA banned the stadium because they said it's below standard. So regardless to what, we have to respect that. Keep the stadium, renovate it, and we work for the better of the country. Because that one day you are bringing people there, you cannot try to control everyone. You cannot say do this, do that. People can say yes, but who knows if they go there and damage other things again? It's going to be another losses for the country.
For sure.
To be honest, it is a good move, but I think they should have reviewed that before doing it, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe it's going to be a closed door affair.
Yeah, because if they make up some fans, you're going to stop them. They want to see hey, I want to see Musa, I want to see Steve, or this and this. And they must for themselves. And like they can damage something. Yeah. And the stadium is on renovation. So also they will come down, maybe try to destroy the grass. But I believe they will not do that, but it's not safe. It's not safe. So they have to consider it. But I think maybe they want to test the new how it is. I know it's not going to be ruled because of still now it's on the renovation, construction. So that's the plan. But I don't know whether it's going to be possible because some fans you're going to stop them. Even if you bring down 100 security or 200, you're going to stop them. Even you're going to be there, they will say they must take card with Musa Baro or Ablai Jallo or Asan Sise. So it's going to be a chaos there. But for me, they can do it, but they can do it in a closed door. Yeah.
All right. We've also known that Lamin Jallo continues to impress, showcasing his fine form with another goal for his team in a recent match against Bel Aknoun Star in Algeria. We also say congratulations. Aliou Diatta showcased a commendable performance in his role as defensive midfielder, position 6, during the league match between El Guna FC and National Bank. Deployed strategically, Diatta played for an impressive 89th minute, contributing significantly to his team's success in a hard-fought 3-2 victory. Throughout the match, Diatta demonstrated his prowess in the defensive midfield position, effectively thwarting opponent attacks and showcasing excellent ball dribbling skill. His tactical awareness and ability to read the game played a crucial role in maintaining stability in the midfield and providing a solid foundation for El Guna FC. Diatta's resilience and dedication were evident as he tirelessly covered the pitch, engaging in both offensive and defensive phases of play. His performance, of course, contributed to the overall cohesion of the team, ensuring a balanced and a well-coordinated effort. The match ended with El Guna FC securing 3-2 win, and Aliou Diatta's contribution were integral in the success. His disciplined approach, to defensive midfield position and his ability to influence the flow of the game makes him a value asset, to the team. Aliou's noteworthy performance in the league match against National Bank highlighted his skill set as a defensive midfielder. His contribution played a pivotal role in El Guna FC victory, showcasing his capability in both defensive duties and facilitating offensive plays. And I think Gambia have, one of a held midfielder.
Yeah. He's a left back because I know Aliou very, very well personally when he was playing for Union Academy. From there, he went to Brikama United. From Brikama United, he went short trip to Casasport, but he didn't make it there. And he went to General Food to Metz. From Metz, he came back to Casasport. Casasport only one season. Then the following season, then he went to Egypt second division. He had been playing week in, week out. So, and he was one time invited in the national team under Tom, but he did not feature in any of the game. Although he have 2 national cups when coach Sandong invited him to the national. When he was playing in Senegalese 3rd division called Generation Foot, he was playing a national. But he's a regular player who is playing in one of the best leagues in Africa, that is Egypt. We just recently see Egyptian team defeated Al Ittihad, a top team in Saudi Arabia, where N'Golo Kante is playing, and also Karim Benzema and Fabinho. This shows how Egyptian league is. Although they stopped fans coming because of the hooliganism there, and also the politics divided the fans. So that's why they always play with closed door. But definitely, the boy need to be considered, and he's far better than some of our midfield players and some of even our left backs. And still, I don't know, but best known to the coach. But he's performing. You see him now. They change his position to be a midfield player. Remember, he play once at centre back, he played at left back, left wing, and now he's a midfield player there. So it means the coach transformed him. So he's a versatile player, a utility player. So best known to the coach why he's not inviting him. You know, every player has his own player too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now let's look at in the Gambia a spotlight, on a player who is a promising young talent. A player playing for Greater Tomorrow. In the GFF League Division 1. That is Modu Saidi. Modu Saidi, a rising star, in the GFF Division 1 league. His exceptional skills on the field have garnered attention, not only within the league but also internationally, with a Serbian club expressing interest, in recruiting, this youngster. Saidi's impact on Greater Tomorrow was particularly evident last season when he played a crucial role, in securing victories for his team. His goal-scoring prowess proved instrumental in crucial matches, and one of his standout performances was against Hawks Football Club, where he netted one of his best goals. The Serbian club interest in Modu speaks volume about his talent and potential. Modu Saidi is not only a goal scorer but also a skillful player on the field. His ability to navigate through opponents with fineness and display tactical, practice has made him a standard player in the GFF Division League 1. Additionally, his disciplined approach set a positive example for fellow players, showcasing leadership qualities that bode well for the future. All eyes turn towards Modu Saidi. There is a collective anticipation that he could emerge as a future star for his country. His performance, of course, have not only contributed to Greater Tomorrow's success, but have also position him as a player with potential to make significant contribution at the national level. Modu Saidi's journey in the GFF Division League 1 has been marked by remarkable achievement and international recognition. As he continues to sign on the field, is evidence that he is not just a player for Greater Tomorrow, but he's also a rising star with potential to leave a lasting impact on the national scene in his country and also beyond. Is a talent, that worth celebrating. Is a talent that worth nurturing, for the future.
It's a talent for the future. I watched him last season, but this is yet to watch him. But he was an amazing player. He definitely saved them from relegation, especially even stopping Falcon from not winning the league against Real de Bani, because they beat Falcon in that game two goals to nil. So that game really cost Falcon for not winning the league. Really, he's an amazing player, definitely, and he has a future. And maybe you will see him in the Gambia under 20 next season. But currently, he's one of their best players. I know him very well. But let's pray for him for the best. That's why Gambian League is very interesting now. Scouts come, you will know who is watching you. Yeah, and last season he was impressed. I mean, even this season he is because he is scoring goal for Greater Tomorrow. Currently, they missed their talisman. That is this guy, something Balde. They call him Cavani. He went to Gejawa FC. But right now, he's the main man for the team. Yeah,
and when you say scouts come, we have to, appreciate the efforts of Sadibu Kamaso, the efforts of Cherno Samba, the effort of Sekou Saidi, and also the Rainbow Football Academy. These are, individual and academy that is, doing extremely well. Trying to scout talent from the Gambia and then showcase it to the international stage. So we have to say, a big thank you, because they also play in their own quota. If you look at if you look at Sadibou Kamaso, his commitment to Gambian football development has been exemplified, through numerous football trials. Notably, he has facilitated opportunities for players to showcase their skills in Europe, acting as a bridge, for aspiring, talent to make a mark on the international football scene. For Sekou Seydi, has been also a driving force in the progress of Gambian football. His efforts in organizing trials and also facilitating the journey of players to reputable European clubs underscore his dedication to fostering the growth of football in the country. His role has been also instrumental, in shaping the careers of many promising players. And look at the Rainbow Football Academy. They have made significant strides, in organizing football trial also that provide a platform for young players to sign by actively engaging with agents, scouts, top clubs from Europe. The academy has played a crucial role in connecting Gambian talent, of course, with the international opportunities. Cherno Samba, recent 5-day football trial also speak volumes. We've seen the trial mark monumental event in the Gambian football, drawing hundreds of players and also attracting top agents and scouts. This initiative showcased the depth of talent within the country. The presence of representatives from renowned European clubs further solidify the potential for Gambian players to make their mark globally. In conclusion, the collaborative effort of Sadibou Kamaso, Cherno Samba, Sekou Seydi, and Rainbow Football Academy stand as a beacon of hope for Gambian football.
Sarah, it is a very good move.
Yeah.
A very good move in a sense that, for me, this is the only way I see that the young talents of the country can easily excel.
Yeah.
Considering our league standard and the poor attendance that it attracts when the league is on, it will be hard for some of the boys to make it straight from the league to other clubs.
Okay.
But these scouts coming, organizing the trials will help the boys, because it is where the scout will focus more on them than focusing on the league.
Yeah.
Because scouts focus on a league that is marketable. So it will be very, very difficult for the young ones to go if such issues and opportunities like this are not occurring. Let them continue this job, and it will also help the boys and any Gambian also who have an opportunity like such. And if there are criteria that are requested for you to meet, try to meet the criteria, come to the country, help the young lads so that they can excel as far as football is concerned. But to be honest, thumbs up to all those who are organizing these trials and who are also wasting their resources, coming with scouts all the way from Europe to make sure they spot young talents.
Exactly. Well, away from that, we've also seen a historical night for Gambian football. Congrats to Yankuba Minte for etching his name in history as the second Gambian player to score in the UEFA Champions League. His outstanding performance for final against Celtic is a testament to talent and dedication, making the nation proud and inspiring players nationwide. Also, Ibrahim Akoli for making history as the first Gambian player to score in the UEFA Champions League. His remarkable achievement scoring for young boys in an away match against Leipzig, a testament to his talent and dedication. Gambian football takes pride, in this moment. So these are two youngsters who are really, putting the Gambia in the world map of football.
It needs to be celebrated because of this where football stop.
Yeah.
Because every player, your dream is to play the UEFA Champions League. You play your league to qualify in Europe, to go where everybody meets. So that's why Champions League football is very interesting, because you see different nationality. Because of when Ibrahim Okoli scored, immediately UEFA just takes the 108 different nationalities. Yeah, that participated in the UEFA Champions. So Ibrahim Okoli was part of that. Then within 1 hour we see the Yankuba also scoring. So we see so many Gambian players play UEFA Champions. First it was Jadot with William to 1996, 1997 season. From there we see Sefo Soli from Gang. We see Zico, even Musa Baro. But all of them did not score. But Ibrahim Okoli scored. So it needs to be celebrated and young women, because of, they will say the Gambian international. So many people say, where is Gambia? Where is Gambia? But still, some people don't know Gambia. If you say Gambia, they say Zambia. Still because Zambia is more famous than the Gambia. But this is a great achievement, because since 1956, we never hear Gambian players scoring. in the UEFA Championship. We see Senegalese scoring, Guineans scoring, and South African, Congolese, and Cameroonian. But for us now, so it didn't come true. So this way of football, and we will see more Gambians scoring in the UEFA Champions League. So this is just the beginning, and it's a great joy for our football too, from the local league to professional, and scoring in the UEFA Champions League. Because 10 days ago, all these players were here in the Gambia, like watching the UEFA Champions League. For example, just two seasons back, we call him Messi. He's about Football Club Barcelona. Watching the UEFA Champions League, European night. Today, scoring against Celtic and scoring against Joe Hart, the goalkeeper you have been watching on TV, scoring against. So it's a big achievement for him. And both Minte and Yankuba. So Gambian football is in another level.
Right, Gambia football is in another level. Campo, were you at the AGM?
Yeah, no,
GFF?
I was not at the AGM, but what I had, and what I read also.
Yes,
this is one of the best AGM.
One of the best AGM. We've seen Galas. You know Galas Cisse?
I know that's one of them.
Galas Cisse response to Ibrahim Suarez regarding the AGM financial report meeting at the GFF. Mr. Cisse said, and I quote, during the past AGMs, I raised the issue of financial and audit report to be sent to teams at least a week prior to the assembly so that it would be properly gazetted and debated on before being adopted and declared fit for purpose. But here we are yet again. A 50-page leaflet is being passed to the team delegates to ponder on and adopt after 15 minutes of reading. Breakfast and lunch is served and $500 transportation allowance is given before we call it a day. With all that, he said, you expecting to come back to the people whose ideas you suppressed for way too long, asking them for national team donation. You put your money where your mouth is. During the 2022 AGM, the GFF Force VP said they were hiring the service of a marketing officer who would canvass funds for the federation and she would be paid on share basis. It's important we know how much she canvass. I don't think I'll be attending the GFF AGM in the foreseeable future. You know, you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Mr. Cisse ended.
Yeah, this is okay. We all know that this guy is an I will say it in TV, he's an anti-GFF. And
why do you say
anti-GFF? Where is the one? Because you always say
what he said.
No, I'm coming up.
You asked me what he said. Is it not in the interest of football? You know, for GFF to show transparency, because if you give, for example, that is this not the picture box, this is not Galas. If you give somebody, you know, a 50-page financial report, and then you expect that person to go over that financial report in 15 minutes, and then for you to adopt it, you know, can you yourself, can you do that? Can you read and understand, you know, and then make a decision based on a 50-page financial report in 15 minutes? You can't do that, Campo.
Okay,
that's number one.
We give him that 50 years from today, but I think that they pass, GFF pass all the information to the delegates to try and study it before they will come in, and they will be damage it one by one. They will give it to you, but they will damage it, because I attend AGM, they will damage it and discuss. Then they pass the motion, or they adopt it. That's how they do it. But this guy couldn't get, I respect his opinion, but some people will say that as a witch hunter, because we all know this, he never write anything good about the GFF. He always against the GFF. He always say bad thing about this, because, and we all know where he belongs. So that's why he's calling from the AGM. But the majority of stakeholders are all satisfied with this AGM, and nobody complained. He's the only guy that I see responding to Ibrahim Suarez. Ibrahim Suarez was against income food, so he decided to attack Ibrahim Suarez. We all know that he was a he was a player for team the store. So he was so we expect him to say such thing, and we all know where he belongs and which team he's from. So for me, opinion, but I don't agree with him on on this board.
So are you telling me now,
this was the best
are you telling me
AGM that
anybody
JFF have done?
against JFF is anti-JFF?
No. Sometimes bring with facts.
Okay.
But
These are
no. I don't agree. She just
okay. You don't agree that
you say
you don't agree
because the many of stakeholders all agree.
Wait,
this is the best.
What he mentioned here, what he mentioned here is,
Yeah.
the financial report is given to them for 15 minutes for them to go over.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that or not?
No, I agree, but they make it one by one for them.
Michael?
Yes, so for me, I don't agree with this
statement. The fact is, if the person who quote this reference was there,
he was there the last
and given this 50 pages to read within 15 minutes, I for one, I am not seeing transparency there. If he was there, and that is what happens, I am not seeing transparency there. How so? If teams have the copy of the financial report before the AGM, it's a big question mark for me as far as I am concerned. But if there was transparency, and it should be, I think they should give it to the teams before the AGM. Let them review the document.
Yeah.
And through there, they can make their recommendation. Each team can come with their recommendation. That recommendation, after the AGM, JFF can take that recommendation and they can develop something through there. But it's going to be, how can you just give me a booklet?
Yeah,
you want me to read it within 15 minutes? If they claim that is the most successful AGM,
you attended AGMs. Yeah, right. And I think teams send in their representative. For example, we would just say, if Star was part of it, Star would say, okay, Omar Job can go and represent us, in the AGM. Omar Job and another person, make it two, huh? Two people, can go and represent. Now, if Omar Job is not the, let's say, is not the president, or is just a member, of the team, and then he's giving this, financial report, to go over. Maybe he does not have that much knowledge on financial report, on financial activities, and that's 15 minutes, Omar Job will just, say, as far as everybody is just saying, it's okay, so he too, everything is okay. But if at all it was given to teams prior to that, the teams will sit at an executive level, look at the financial report one by one, and then make their own decision based on what they recommend, and then they will delegate Omar, please, if you go, we've studied the financial report, these are our recommendations. And each team start doing that. That will be more transparent, than just 15 minutes.
But I don't know whether before that they gave him the financial report. Sometimes they gave him the financial report before they came in. Yeah, each and everyone will read it. Then from there, they started. Before they come to the AGM? No. During the AGM.
No, but this guy is saying they were giving this inside the hall.
I agree. They will give them.
Then if it's true that they were giving then they did not give it to them.
They give them to them, but after they will give them to read it.
No, it's not after. It is before that is needed.
No,
not come after. No. It's couple. Just wait. We come to a time.
Allow him to land.
We don't need after.
No.
Allow him to land
before. No, wait. What I'm saying. Yeah. They will give them the financial report on that day. Yeah. They will give them. They will read it with 15 minutes. From there, they started demarcating each and every person, 1, 2, 3, up to 50. So if they agree, they vote yes. If they don't agree, they say no. They amend it for next year budget. And now, can you the JFF is owing clubs more than $66 million because of the money that they are spending in the national team. And at the end of the day, they all agree. This AGM, what the JFF do is right. He's the only guy that come out in Facebook and reporting this. But all the other clubs,
maybe he
not talk.
Maybe he's the only guy who is, who is capable enough, to come to skip. And voice,
his opinion. He's the best agent.
Then this AGM, based on what Campo is saying,
no,
based on what Campo is saying,
this is the best agent.
To me, the AGM is very contradicting. Why? In a sense that if Campo agreed that they will be giving the financial report that very day to get in 15 minutes, I did not buy the idea of after.
That's the opinion.
If there is transparency,
they made this financial report at their level.
Prior
Before the AGM. Let them give it to the clubs, they scrutinize it. And if Campo is saying it's the most successful one, I doubt it.
No, it's the most.
Why?
It's the most. Nobody complains.
Evidence are here. 100%. Teams win the National League here. It took them a year. They don't have their money. Referees, last season, they blew the whole season. The league end, they did not have their money until 2 days before this league will start. Where is the most successful AGM?
No, they pay them because
is that not part of financial report?
No,
you know that, allow me to learn. You know the referee is blowing the league every day.
Yes.
The league cannot play without referees.
Yes.
They played the whole league, the whole year, and you did not pay them their money. The team is competing the league. You know that at the end of the competition, there must be a winner. The team win after 1 year, they did not have their money. Why would you call your AGM as the most successful when it comes to this financial report?
No, that's Campo's opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
it's Campo who said that.
opinion,
This is why I said Campo's word, I doubt it.
Yes.
So what is?
Yes, I doubt it. Because if referees could not have their money till 2 days before the league, you win the league.
Anyway. From regional clubs, some clubs in Gambia, the fourth division, second division.
Would you also agree with me here? Campo,
no complaint from the clubs and the delegates.
Campo,
so
would you also agree with me? Yeah. Would you also agree with me because you've said here, okay, Galas is for anti-camp.
Yes.
So now, would you also agree with me if I tell you that the clubs that tell you is the best AGM is from the Kabakam?
For me, okay. I couldn't say this.
Thank you very much.
But now, Campo is saying that it's the most successful one.
One thing I want to tell Meko, this is normal everywhere in this world.
Okay.
Some federations will owe their teams money, own referees money, and everything, but they will pay. Even clubs own their players money. Top professional club, they will not pay sometimes 2-3 months. You see Barcelona not paying their players for more than two months. But they settle it.
Okay.
Because JFS, why they own those people money? Because the majority of the money is all going to the national team. But they will pay them. They have an edit of $60 million.
What about referees?
No. Referees and clubs and other teams, they own a lot of them. But
no, we will invite the second round of the GFF financial officer, director to come back here, so that we can clear, these 15 minutes documents, at the AGM, so that we know really what transpires there. Now, moving forward, we've also seen Gambia football supporter Munian Cisse said this regarding the NCC and GFF asking for public funds. He said, I'm not putting a dime to. Once you said that I'm not putting a dime to. Once you said that they will say this. For them, the only time you are right is when you are pro-GFF. Look, even the blind can see the level of corruption in that football house. The question is, where on earth is the millions of dollars that keep coming from the FIFA forward funds? Note, we all know how poor the league is, and I won't, talk about the infrastructure. All right, he said, Gamfoot, please help me ask this question. Another person. A lot of people show their discontent with GFF. If elections was organized, national elections, I'm talking about national elections, were organized, in this country, we will see this GFF, move away. We've also seen another one, Modu J5. He said, a huge Scorpion fan, Modu J5 said, when we, the opinion of peoples who are part and parcel of the federation, do not count, and their suggestions are always disregarded. When people show their dissatisfaction, they are blocked. They are blocked. Now the same people now come back to the people for donation. No way, they don't deserve it. Majority of fans online are not happy with the federation, as many who says different views, are often blocked from the GFF page, and we know that we've seen people who always say that they've been blocked, on the GFF page, because of their opinion, this and that. We also see another supporter, Mustafa Ba also said, why should we donate money to GFF for the national team? Whenever we express our dissatisfaction, we get attacked by GFF militants, or we are blocked. So since they own the national team and our opinion don't matter, let them donate the money themselves.
So Sarah, in this case, to be honest,
on social media,
yes.
a lot of Gambians, they are not that much, satisfied, with the.
I can even because it has passed, Sarah.
Yeah.
And we've seen it. You see, one of our goalkeepers, who was with the team in Cameroon, and he's still been invited with the team. After Cameroon, he speak his mind of how they were treated. but he's still been whipped off that stick.
Yeah.
Because he said the truth. What he goes through as a person and how he was treated, that's what he said.
Yeah.
And he's still been whipped on that, and which is unfair. You are a person, a human being. Do not attack people based on things that are not factual.
For sure.
But no matter how hard the truth is, say the truth. But one thing also, let people try to differentiate this. This NCC is not owned by GFF.
Thank you very much.
It is the National Coordinating Committee.
NCC is not GFF.
Any complaint that should be talked about,
Yeah.
they should quote reference of the previous NCC that betrayed the trust of the Gambian population.
For sure.
To be honest, and as some of the, he said on his opinion, it is true, the lake is very poor and the infrastructures are dilapidated. And if you don't have good infrastructure, how can you have a better league? We've been crying of companies, business personnel investing their money on the football. But look at, Sarah, football is the most elite competition, sports in this country. But if you go to wrestling, the amount of sponsors you see on banners, you don't see that in football.
For some.
Why? Because the wrestling, they are gaining something, and a businessman will not want to put his or her money, or a businesswoman, where they will not gain anything. If they know or they want the league to be put to a different level, let them try to make sure the marketing team, if they have it, let them market the league to the way whereby the Gambian population can be satisfied. Look at the time they were playing the league during Ramadan at night. To be honest, at that time the turnout was perfect.
Yeah.
It attracts many people to watch the league. Yeah. At that time you can be saying this player, but now if it is not, to be honest, we have a long way to go as far as the league is concerned.
Okay, we have a long way to go. Campo? Yeah. Before we take a short break and invite Omar Job.
Their opinion and their opinion to be respected. They have their opinion. But one thing for me, I personally, because I'm big have been going a lot of reasons here. They will take reasons.
Yeah, people criticize them.
The fact is that no matter what they did, they definitely developed Gambian football. In their era, that the leagues have been played all over the country. And in their time, the Gambian qualified.
Yeah, we always say, I know. If someone contributed even a single thing, even a 1 minute,
on the 20,
respect the person for the
Nation Cup, back to back.
1 minute. Yeah.
So they have really done something. No matter what, because people are saying that they are not transparent, blocking them, but they have done something in Gambian football.
But are you convinced that a lot of Gambians are not satisfied?
No. Those are not the stakeholders. They don't have,
I'm not talking about stakeholders. I'm not talking about stakeholders. I'm talking about right now. All of us, we are all stakeholders.
From social media.
All of us, we are all stakeholders, Campo. Because anybody who took his money, and put it somewhere, you are a stakeholder.
No, everybody is a stakeholder. But when
so everybody is a stakeholder.
This is a general.
Sarah,
this one we call
Sarah. Do you know the beauty of transparency is? Anything that you are doing and there is transparency, you always have the confidence to come back stronger. Let's quote reference. For example, the NCC during Cameroon, road to Cameroon, boxes were all over. I can say many big locations and schools and everything. Did this NCC try that step? If they tried, they will fail. Because some people who were still part of that NCC are part of this NCC. But if there was transparency, they come from there and write the report. Do you think this time people will not pump money? Transparency is always important as far as the game of football is concerned.
All right, transparency is always important as far as the game of football is concerned. Let's just take a short break. When we come back, Omar Job, of course, will be joining us. We have something very, very important that we're going to talk about. Thank you very much. Welcome back after that short commercial break. As I said earlier, that is Omar Job will be joining us. We'll be talking about the North Bank Region Football Association, what's transpired between them, you know, and Samakung United FC. In the district of Joka Do. Well, we've had here with us a reply to the appeal for decision taken against Samakung United FC in Joka Do for the qualifiers 2023 and then 2024. The sector is written to the Secretary General, Samakung United FC in Jokadu, and the caption is reply to your appeal for decision taken against you in the qualifiers 2023-2024. I am asked to write on behalf of the committee to acknowledge the receipt of your appeal letter and its content are well understood. In reply, you are informed that the decision of the committee taken against you on your game against Jokadu United FC played on Sunday, 10 December 2023 at Kuntaya Football Ground remains unchanged according to the letter. The committee has deliberated on your appeal last night and so emphatic, you know, to some of the points argued and acknowledge your boldness to accept some fact that the use of abusive language was crystal. However, we put in it to you that there was more to it than insult and abusive language alone. You knew very well that the aggressive crowd that confronted the security and match officials were in possession of stone and stick. Among that crowd was not only the fans, but with your team officials, you know, and the lead person was identified as one Parboy Second, a soldier man who later confirmed to us as the serving public relation officer, PRO for you. Through his numerous audios he sent to the organizing committee, in some of which he continues his accusation, arrogant and allegation can confirm how his behavior would be on a field. We remain committed to serve you in the best interest of our football and their play and fair play, but equally will never tolerate or accommodate any form of violence, conduct and crimes in our football. By a copy of this letter, be kindly informed that the committee decision, as indicated on the earlier letter, remains unaltered, and Samakung United FC shall proceed to serve the ban and fine respectively. Your usual cooperation and compliance is highly solicited. Thanks. Yours in football, KMOY Cisse, Assistant Head of Competition in North Bank Region Football Association, and it's been copied to all participating football clubs, referee association, you know, in North Bank, Regional Sports Committee, the Police Command, Competition Department at the Gambia Football Federation, and it was also filed. That's what really, I don't know whether that's what really transpired, but this is what, you know, the committee written to Samakung, that, you know, the ban and the fine, you know, would remain as it is. Omar,
Well,
are you a player, or are you a member of Samakung Football United? I don't know, football club.
Yeah, I may be part of the players earlier on, but after the Third Division League, I was selected as a member of the Samakung United.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. We read the letters, the earlier letter. They wrote to us that we are expelled from the competition. We replied, and then after they resent this, a day prior, before our protest to the field, that the match will not play in para football field. Well, what happened is we were so disappointed when we received the letter telling us that we were banned and expelled from the competition and banned for 2 years with the fine of $10,000. Then when that happened, I saw the letter in the morning, so I just instantly took my phone and then I decided to call the president, that is Abukan. So when I called the president and then I confronted him, telling him what really transpired, why this fine, because there were no fight. All the players were disciplined, as seen in the footages. They all sat on the ground. I don't know who are the
team of what about the action of the team official? Because they mentioned they mentioned one parboy second, a soldier,
I can
who
tell you,
later was confirmed to be a serving public relation officer.
I don't know who they consider.
Samakung, yeah.
I don't know who they consider to be official, because of all I knew or understand is in a game day.
Were you on the field?
Yes, I was present. I don't talk about things that I heard people saying or sort of a hearsay.
When the incident happened, were all the officials with you standing at your perimeter?
Absolutely. That's why I said I don't know who they consider to be officials, but in a game you have 7 officials.
Yeah.
So among those 7 officials, none was using violence, none was attacking.
Where was Parboy Sekan?
Parboy Sekan is the PR, but he was not.
Where was he? Was he with you guys or was he with the crowd? Where was he?
Yeah, he was with the crowd.
With the crowd.
Yeah. He was not with the officials.
Okay.
Parboy is not registered. They have the names of those that are registered as our official on that particular day.
But is he the PRO of?
Yeah, he is PRO of Samakong.
Then he's an official of Samakong?
Yeah, but I mean what they consider to be officials, like on that particular game. You know, you register 7 officials each and every given game.
Yeah, but you register, but despite the fact that, you know, he's a member, you know, of the team, you know, any action that he do on that day, you know, will reflect on your.
But absolutely, I meant to understand that despite that's an individual stuff, we the officials were disciplined. I was the one talking to the match commissioner and the 4th referee at each and every given action. You know, a game is played, a full 90-minute oversee is 40-40.
Yeah.
And then when we look at our watch, instead of 40, it was 39. And the referee blew the final whistle without adding even a single minute. But that's the referee's decision.
Does the referee write a report? Did you see
they said the referee's report was written that they were attacked, weapons were used on the officials and the security. And
the security said they cannot take, you know, the security, you know.
Yeah, they cannot secure the safety of the referee.
Of referee if you continue the game.
Yeah. So the referee decided to call off the game. Okay. But, you know, as you can see in the footages, I was present at the field. You know me, with violence, I always run away from violence. Though, because when we were replying in the letter, we accepted it saying that, okay, abusive language were used. But no official was physically attacked, the referee was not attacked. There was a video of it. You could, if I told the video, we have it here. If you watch it, you can see the referee was negotiating with the security. And then when they told him that they cannot secure his safety, then he decided to blow the final whistle. And then he marched out straight and went to the touchline. Nobody confronted the referee.
So in a nutshell, you're saying that you are not satisfied with the decision.
And then we were claiming
you think that Samakung has been unjustly, you know, banned, you know, for 2 years and then fined $10,000.
$10,000. Yeah.
Campo, were you at the event?
No, I was not at the event, but I was following the development. Omar explained it to me. I also did as a football journalist. I just called.
You were following the event through Omar, but you remember Omar is a member of Samakun.
Yeah, Samakun is, but also, but I did not just stop at there. If you ask Omar, I even called the president of the NBR, that is Abukan, my very good friend. We traveled together too in Argentina, and I asked him everything. He explained, he said that he's a president, but he's not going to interfere on this because they have a committee.
Yeah, it's a committee that looks at, you know, discipline.
Yeah. So also he gave it to the secretary that I called Ibrahim Asise. I know him very well. Then when I called him and I explained everything to him, then he listened to me. He also said what they read to the letter, that there was a found walls and there was a threat. Even the commissioner of Barra police was saying that his men were attacked and insulted and they had threatened. So he was very disappointed. And one guy also threatened them with the audio. But I personally told them, yes, football, but the game
maybe
finished.
That audio will be from the public relation officer.
Yeah. But I am telling that the game finished. Full time is 0-0. What I understand it and what is the rule of the game, you cannot just forget a point. A team that are not been lost. So you give a point to another team. That's not football. You just punish the team or find them or individual.
Find them.
Individual that were.
Just allow them to continue the game.
Yeah, and maybe replaying the game again. Don't allow the fans to come. Play it in a safe ground where it will be closed door.
Or bring it to the
maybe in Farafanya. They can bring in Farafanya. Fans will not enter, so only the players. But you cannot just ban like that. Ban don't go like that, because if you look at the top countries in Europe and even in Africa, you will see fans class. Fans will be classed with the referee, or they will class each other, or they will also the referee. The game will be stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, they will give 3 points, and they will buy the fans, and they will make it close. We see Africa Coast versus Senegal. The game did not end in the second half. And every day they have to ban Senegal.
Hope they did not see you as citing.
No. What I told them. What I told them. These people did not assault the referee. They did not beat you.
You were not there.
You were there, but to my understanding, if
to your understanding, thank you very much.
To my understanding, if Omar Job team attack a committee member and beat him, that one they have right to ban the team.
That would be all of the social
If they beat the referee, the team should be suspended and banned. But they don't do that. They just take addition. That is normal everywhere.
And then
So what they did is unjustifiable.
What we were trying to
this is not football. You don't ban a team just like that.
We were trying to meet with them so that they can hear from us. They only had one side of the story, and then they act on what was given to them. Because of, even yesterday we were at the football ground, the security that they mentioned that we called them, the head of the security, who told them that he was disappointed with them because of his men were attacked. And then when we spoke with him and then we gave him proof, he was so surprised that he said he was misinformed, because though his men did not tell him exactly
what transpired,
though his men did not say they were assaulted. He received that from the federation, the association, that his men were assaulted, but his men never said that. So we were urging them to meet with us so that we can talk and exactly vet out exactly what really transpired, rather than telling people that this is what really happened and then it's another way around.
Okay, time is against us. That's what happens in North Bank region, of course. We will talk to our able Mbai Corps to do further interviews, engage the committee there, in North Bank, so that we can at least sound their opinion, or when they find time, they can come and join. One of them can, come and join the Monday night football right here on Star TV, so that they can set light, on these developments, that are taking place right now in North Bank region. Samakung United, of course, being banned for 2 years and then fined $10,000. But according to them, this, is unjustifiable. So they've been, cheated for them. It shouldn't happen. And then we've heard also what Campos said, but we also want to hear, from the committee themselves, so that we can know what is their own version of event that has transpired in North Bank region. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to Monday Night Football. Omar.
Well, thank you very much for having me on the platform.
That is the voice behind our roundup.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a
roundup program.
I like his voice.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a stranger to this platform. Though my voice has been constantly coming.
Yeah, the voice has been coming, the face has been hidden, but not the face out.
Absolutely. So so I'm not a stranger to the platform.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. I know a wonderful view out there. They enjoy the show, especially people that are following us online and also sitting at home enjoying. So we say them thank you very much until next week, inshallah. Keep on sporting with Star TV.
All right, keep on sporting. Thank you very much to Ibrahima Campo Jata, and also thank you very much to that is Omar Job. Thank you very much to Mbai Kor, and a big thank you, of course, to Basiru Sala and his team for doing a very, very wonderful job. Of course, we say a big thank you to our followers, those who are following us on the Facebook page, and those who always follow us on the comfort of their homes, watching Star TV Monday night in the football. The program will be back. That's going to be next Monday, inshallah. The team and I, Simba, to all of you out there, keep on sporting, and good night. Bye from us.